Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 8th to the 15th of September. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Leo, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with 2 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, my dearest Leos, I see you starting off this week being very busy. And I actually feel that you're juggling a lot. You've got a lot on your plate the beginning of this week. And the things that you're juggling, my dear Leos, are all equally important to you. I do feel that there are probably 2 big areas of your life that you're focusing on, that you're giving time and attention to. So you're dividing your time, say, between work and moving, or between, say, looking after your family and taking care perhaps of someone, and at the same time running your own business. I do see you being very busy, very focused, very consumed with what you're doing. You're putting your head down, my dear Leos, and you're just getting on with it. Because whatever these 2 particular areas are, as I mentioned, both important to you, and you want both to be successful and reach a positive outcome. Let's move on now and see what the possible challenge this week is. And we have the Magician and 5 of Cups. Now, Leo, this is actually very positive because we do see that there is manifestation energy around you. And this just tells me that whatever you've been putting time, attention, and focus on, whatever you've been wishing and praying for, has now got possibility of coming down and manifesting. The only thing, my dear Leos, that is going to get in the way of this manifestation is the energy of 5 of Cups. And this, my dear Leos, is not going to relate to everybody. But sometimes some of us are inclined to slip into the memories of the past and start looking at everything that didn't work out for us. Oh my gosh, I remember when I used to go out with this particular person. I can't believe how they treated me. Why did I tolerate it? Why couldn't I have seen the red flags? I can't believe I let myself work for such a toxic boss. And I didn't stand up for myself and I didn't protect myself. What was wrong with me? Now, Leo, when we start going down negative memory lane, what happens is we create a negative spiral. And this energy is going to get in the way of our manifestation energy. So you're being asked this week to focus on all the things in your life, my dear Leos, that are going for you. And as you can see, we've got 2 cups standing here. And I do feel these 2 cups are connected to these 2 pentacles. The 2 areas that you're giving all your time and attention to. Whether it's that move you're planning, whether it's that business you're building, whether you're focusing on giving time and attention to your family, your parents, your children. Focus on that. Look at that, because that is going to lift up your spirits and help this energy grow. And the more this manifestation energy grows, the more, my dear Leos, you're going to be able to harness that energy and things can manifest. Let's move on now and see what the Moon and the 8 of Swords is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. Now, Leo, This too is a very particular message, and it's only meant for some of my Leos who are finding themselves now in the energy of Eight of Swords, feeling as though they're stuck in a certain situation. They can't move forward, they can't move backwards, they've got no options and no choices. And what we need to realize, my dear Leos, with Eight of Swords, it sometimes happens to us that we just become almost paralyzed because we can't see another way to do something or to get out of a situation. And once we get into this energy, it's very natural to slip into this moon vibration where we start to fear things that haven't yet happened to us, where we start to doubt ourselves, our capabilities, our skills, our thinking process, and all that energy starts rising up. Spirit wants you to know, my dear Leos, if you find yourself in this energy sometime this week, or it could be for a while now, they want you to know that this is just an energy that sometimes catches us at a moment in time. It could last a week, 2 weeks, perhaps even a month or two. But they want you to recognize that this is an energy that sometimes happens, and then we build on it with all this moon vibration. Spirit is asking you to find the courage this week to stare whatever this is for you down. Take off that blindfold, undo the ties that bind you, and look at the situation calmly, my dear Leos. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything big. You don't have to do anything radical. Just take a deep breath and think to yourself, there's always a way. I just have to find it. And so, my dear Leos, with that thinking and all this positive energy coming in for you, I do feel slowly but surely you're going to see your way out of it. And before long, this is going to be able to release for you dramatically. Now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is that is coming through this week. And this is looking so wonderful, my dear Leos, because what I am being told here, that even if you are in this vibration of looking at all your empty cups, all the things that have not gone well for you, thinking as though you're stuck and questioning everything about what's happening in your life, even though this might be your situation, it is not going to stop your unexpected blessing coming in. Nothing is going to stop it. And I do believe it's connected to that cup there that is coming in, your manifestation. Now, my dearest Leos, because you might be in a little bit of a down mood, a little bit of a tired mood, feeling as though things aren't going for you, the only thing I want you to be aware of is that whatever this cup is that is coming in, it's going to come in your periphery. It means it's not going to just land plonk on your lap. You're going to have to be aware. Look at what's happening around you. What are people saying? What are you reading? What's coming towards you? This is the kind of information that someone could just tell you in passing, but it holds the essence of our manifestation energy. This could be, my dear Leos, that somebody you really like at work and you're friendly, but they've never really did or said anything to give you an indication that they are interested in you romantically. This week they could just come by and say, Leo, a few of us are getting together after work for drinks. Come join us. Now you might just think that's a group outing and I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm not in the mood. Things aren't looking great for me. Leo, there's an opening here. You need to be aware. Leo, you could have been wishing and praying to relocate, say, to a certain city or town. And this week, there is a job opportunity, a relocation within your company that comes up, and you hear about it, and everybody's talking about it, and everybody's applying, and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I just don't have the energy to start an application process. But my dearest Leos, with this coming in here, You're being asked now to follow through on it, because what we are seeing for you is 9 of Cups. That cup there is leading to these 9 cups, which is wish fulfillment. Pay attention. Your dreams and wishes are manifesting and becoming a reality. All you need to do is tap into that energy, work with it, maximize it, and my dearest Leos, you will never look back. Right, now let us move on and see what the possible outcome of the week is. And we have the Tower and the 2 of Wands. My gosh, Leo, what a way to end the week. You are literally ending the week off on a huge bang, but this bang is a high note. Now, when the Tower comes in, it speaks to us of a huge disruption that can happen in our lives. It's the feeling of having the carpet ripped out from under us. Now, you might have that feeling, but it's in a very positive way. Because, my dearest Leos, whatever you have been dreaming, thinking and wishing for, whatever all this energy pertains to, we see that you had already opened a gateway, and we saw that already with our magician energy coming in. And now, at the end of the week, something very big is coming through, letting you know that whatever you have put up out onto the spiritual realm is now coming down and manifesting on the physical plane. So, my dearest Leos, what a wonderfully exciting way to end the week. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. So we just want to see now what Leo's angels would like to share with them, please. And you have abundance. This is such an auspicious message coming through. Leo, when abundance comes through, it's your angels telling you very beautifully that great abundance is going to find its way into your life this week. Your plans, my dear Leos, are going to yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels are going to be with you as you take the necessary actions, my dearest Leos, to manifest your dreams. Now remember, my dear Leos, abundance is not always just financial in nature. You could be seeking to manifest your great new ideas, a new large circle of friends, vibrant health, or even romantic love. This card coming through now reflects an influx of these types of treasures into your life. So open your arms, my dear Leos, to Spirit and receive with gratitude all that you have been wishing and praying for. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.